Look, there is no magic wand. There is no simple AI automation that can build and run a business for you while you sleep and make you tens of thousands of dollars. This is just simply not the way it works. And I understand why you clicked on this video, and I understand why you're looking for this, because I have been through exactly the same thing. I have watched every video there is to watch out there on e-commerce and dropshipping. I have watched every tutorial there is to watch. I have tried every side hustle there is to try. And every single time I failed. Every single time I tried to replicate what I was being told, nothing would work. I would never make any money from any of these stores, and I would always see people around me creating stores, launching them, and making tens of thousands of dollars while I was left in the dirt making nothing. And I thought the universe hated me. I thought there was no way anybody could make money from e-commerce or dropshipping. I thought there was no way any of these side hustles worked, so I ended up going down the same rabbit hole that you're going down now. I ended up looking for that one secret system, that one thing that everybody else knew that I didn't. I was convinced that if I clicked on that next video, that the person behind the camera would reveal to me finally there was this one switch or this button that I could press, and suddenly I would be free and making as much money as I wanted. But the reality was, it wasn't that simple. You probably feel hopeless with absolutely no direction at all, and maybe you're wondering when you're finally going to catch a break. But let me just tell you something really quickly, because there is some secret, there is some relevance to the way that you're feeling, because there's a reason why people like me and people like everybody else who creates this content does what we're doing. And you've probably watched videos like this before. You've probably seen videos where people share their revenue screenshots. You've probably asked, or you've probably thought, why would you spend time trying to teach people how to make money if you're making this much money from your store? But here's the thing, the people who create that content understand something that you don't. They understand that relationships with their customers and having conversations with their customers and building trust through conversations is what leads them to purchase. Think about it. If you've ever watched the film Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort is an incredible guy at sales, and the reason he was able to make so much money is because he understood sales, he understood conversations, and he understood people. If you can understand why somebody is feeling something, the pain that something is causing them, and you can tie those emotions and the pain relief to your product, you will be able to sell anything to anybody. And here's the real kicker, because these people who are creating this content are teaching you the wrong thing. They know if you're not able to get all of the information that you need, you will continue failing. So you will keep on coming back and you will keep on watching their content. And if you watch their content enough, you may even purchase from them. There is not a problem with the business model. Dropshipping is not dead. You are just approaching the problem wrong. So if you've ever failed before, but you've never seen a single purchase, it's because you do not understand the system that requires you to convert traffic into a customer. And that system is building a relationship with your customers through a conversation. If you can have a conversation with your customer, if you can understand the emotions behind the pain that is causing them to want to purchase your product, you can use that to your advantage to get them to buy anything. As soon as you can implement this sales tactic into every single product page that you build, you will start to see more money and more sales coming in through your website. If you can convert more people who land on your website into customers, then you're going to make more money. If you can convince each one of those customers to spend more money on your store, you're going to make more money. And if you can do all of this through having a conversation with them and understanding their emotions, then this suddenly becomes incredibly simple. Now, this all sounds amazing, but how can you have the interaction that are necessary to sell these customers on your product? Well, there's two ways of doing this, and you need to pick which one works for you. The first, this solution requires you to spend a huge amount of money and time to convince somebody to buy, to build that relationship with the customer. And the second way is quick, inexpensive, and uses automations and AI to build these relationships. Now, if you want to use the first system, you need to get good at doing your research and understanding what emotions are they having that the pain that your product solves is causing them. How long have they been feeling this, and what have they tried? What limiting beliefs do they have that are stopping them from purchasing? You want to take all of this information and write this into your product pages. You want to spend days, if not weeks, poring over each individual product page to give yourself the best chances of success. And then you need to spend time and money nurturing those customers. But If that sounds complicated and time consuming, there is in fact something that can help you. And this system is going to allow you to increase your conversion rates by understanding your customer. This system understands the pain points, it understands the emotions that they're going through. That is exactly what this system will do, and when you plug it into your website, you will see an immediate shift in the number of sales that you make. Finally, you will have the system in place that people are trying to hide from you. If you click the top link below this video, it will take you to a website. Watch the video on that website and it will teach you everything that you need to know about how to convince customers to purchase through conversations and interactions, how to build relationships with your customers, and why this is the secret that's been stopping you from making money from your e-commerce stores in the past. But if you decide not to do that, if you decide not to get that system, please promise me one thing, that you will not go back onto YouTube and Instagram and start going back down the rabbit hole of listening to other people trying to tell you about some new shiny business model that's going to make you millions of dollars. Learn how to actually sell to customers. Learn how to build relationships with your customers and get better at creating convincing product pages and landing pages. This is the one thing that's going to take you from where you are now to where you want to be.